Hi, in this video I'll show you how to collect files in After Effects to make sure that there are no missing files when you archive your projects or send them to someone else. Now, when you're working on a project in After Effects, it's very easy to use assets that are not in your project folder. That can include images, video clips and even LUTs that are kept elsewhere. Now, that's not a problem if the assets remain in their original locations on your computer. However, if you move the project to an archive disk, perhaps to free up some space on your computer, next time you open the project, After Effects will report that there are missing files. By collecting your files into one folder, you'll ensure that in future your project will open properly without any missing files or error messages. What we do is save the After Effects project file in a folder alongside a footage folder that will contain all the assets used in the project. Now, After Effects will do this for you and produce a report of what it's done. With your After Effects project open, go to the main menu bar and click on File. On the drop-down list that opens, hover over Dependencies. This will cause a sub-menu to open. Now click on Collect Files. The Collect Files dialog box will open, and at the top you will see Collect Source Files along with an options window and a down arrow. Click on the arrow to see the available options and select All from the list. Use this option if you're archiving the whole project or intend to transfer the project to another computer. But if you just want to collect the assets for selected compositions, there are options for that as well. Next, make sure Generate Report Only is unchecked. If left checked, no files and assets will be collected and After Effects will only generate a report. Leave checked Reveal Collected Project in Explorer when finished. This will mean at the end of the process you'll see the folder where the project has been saved. In the bottom left corner of the Collect Files dialog box, there's a Comment button. If you want to add a comment to the process report, click on the button and type your comment into the comments window. Now, this can be useful if there's some information about the project that you need to pass on to someone you're collaborating with, or if you just want to remind yourself of something next time you reopen the project. Once you're done typing, hit OK. Your comment will be added to the end of the report text file. Finally, click the Collect button and a Windows Explorer window opens so you can navigate to the folder where you want the project to be saved. Once you're there, click Save. The File Explorer window will close and the Collect Files Progress panel will open. It shows the estimated time to completion and which files are being copied. When the process is complete, the folder where you saved the project will open. It'll contain the After Effects project file, the footage folder containing all the project's assets, and the report. If you open the footage folder, you'll see all your media assets in there. Now, if you're going to archive the project or send it to a colleague, you can just copy the folder. However, this can take up more space and transfer time than necessary. A better solution is to compress the collected After Effects project folder to a zip file. Instead of dealing with a folder that contains many individual files, you're now only having to work with a single file. Furthermore, the total file size will be less. To compress the project folder, right-click on it and select Compress to Zip File. A zip folder will be created in the same folder as your project. Depending on the size of your After Effects project, this could take some time. You can then transfer the compressed file to your archive or send it to someone else using a service like WeTransfer. If you found this video useful, you can support this channel by using the links down in the description. Also, it helps me a lot if you like, share and subscribe. It really does help this channel grow, so hit that notification bell. I wish you well with your video creation and look forward to seeing you again next time.